When you're typing in names in the to CC or BCC fields to send out an email to, and you start typing, Outlook's going to show you a list of email addresses that start with the letters that you're typing with. So I put in just one letter, C, and it's showing me 2 different email addresses. This is Outlook's AutoComplete feature. Now, whatever you do, don't rely on this to be your contact list or your address book. Always keep those names in as contacts separately and don't rely on the AutoComplete list to store that information for you. Anyway, if you see something that is incorrect, maybe this email address is wrong and I don't want it to be in this drop-down list anymore, I simply use the up or down arrow key on my keyboard to maneuver to that item in the autocomplete list, and then I can use my delete key on my keyboard to delete that choice from the autocomplete list. So something that you may find interesting, this list populates itself as you're sending out emails and you're putting in email addresses. The autocomplete list automatically adds those to it, and it's stored in a file on your computer with an extension of NK2. So a couple of things that you can do with the NK2 file. If it turns out that there's a lot of mistakes in it, a lot of email addresses that are not accurate anymore, you can simply go locate that file and delete it if you wanted to. And let's show you how that's actually done. So I've switched over to the search feature in Windows, and I typed in *.nk2, hit the enter key, and notice it's not finding it. Well, that is because the NK2 file is one of those hidden files. So you would need to go to Advanced Search and check the checkbox that says Include Non-Indexed Hidden and System Files. Notice as soon as I did that, the search feature located it for me, and I'm able to see the path of where it is located. Now, you can, here let me just scroll over and expand that out. You could see, again, the path of where it's at. That allows you to go and delete that file. Now, make sure Outlook is closed when you do that. And then when you open up Outlook again, it will create a brand new, fresh and clean NK2 file. So that's one way that you can work with the NK2 file. Another way that you can work with it is if you are switching computers. Perhaps you're upgrading from one computer to another, and you want that autocomplete list to follow you. All you need to do is locate that NK2 file, copy it over the existing one on the new computer, and Outlook will use that NK2 file instead. One thing that you cannot do is you cannot edit that NK2 file directly to add additional email addresses to it. So those are a couple little tips and things that you can work with the NK2 file when it comes to the autocomplete feature. So let's switch back to our email. And here I am back again. So again, if I started typing in C, it's only going to show me the one email address because I already deleted that one email address from the autocomplete file.